Hi guys, so today we're talking about NYSC.
So I will be sharing with you some tips to help you with your NYSC camp. So just enjoy these tips.
Immediately you get to camp, you have to look for a trustworthy, clean person. There are like a couple of women that like, if you're a female, there are a couple of women that hang around your halls, or even some men or young boys or young ladies. You will need them to be fetching your water for you, to be washing for you because you will not have time. So you want to get a clean is the key word. Just someone to help you out. You will need them in camp. Like, it is very necessary. You want to get a SIM card that is unique to that area. You know, when I was going for camp at Ububra, like everyone was like, get an MTN SIM, but I totally ignored the advice. So when I went for like the first 4 days, I was literally borrowing my friend's SIM. She would take it out of her phone and I'll put it in my phone just so I could browse. So you really don't want to do that. You also want to start a face routine before you go for camp. You may react to the water, the sun may be too much for you to handle. So you want to start a face routine. So when you start facing these challenges, like your skin, your face doesn't react that bad to it. For instance, I started my clinic face routine, in fact, a whole month before I went to camp, and even while I was at camp, I was like really following face routine, like even more than I was at home, because at that point the dogs was too much and I just needed to make sure that my face remained clean, you understand, and everything. I was just being extra with everything. Please call me a jebo. I also want to budget for bathing water. Like, if you guys see the water that we were meant to be bathing with, it was just sad. Like, it was actually really sad. It was really sad because people in that village, that's what they used to also cook. I was bathing with pure water because like I didn't want to break out on my skin or anything. So you have to also budget for pure water. Then also you have to expect the worst. Like, you don't want to have like a great expectation. In my room were literally 100 people sleeping in that place, and then the thing is that the next room we just had like half a wall dividing us, and then in that room there were like 100 people. So altogether in the whole space we're like 200.
And I know what you guys are thinking, camp was a very terrible experience, but I promise you it wasn't that bad. It was one of the best experiences. Just take a look at this. So let's get back on track, and here are some other tips.
What have a medical report? Like, first of all, the medical report has to be real. You don't want, because they just started in the medical report thing now, so you don't want something that is going to like come back to you when you are walking somewhere. So people were writing hypertension, stroke. Your employer might come across your fake medical report, and he's like, okay, this guy has stroke. I don't want him to travel to the overseas. You understand? So you just want to be careful. So basically, lucky for me, I am allergic to dust, so that was what was in my medical report. So I was able to get an excuse duty for most activities. So I was literally not doing anything most of the time. I just didn't want to stress myself. Like, I had this I didn't come to life to suffer attitude on camp. Like, that was me. You also want to make friends with soldiers. They're actually really nice people. Although they tension you, they are really nice people. So you make friends with them because they're the ones that would help you out if, let's say, you don't want to march and then you want to sit down because this punctures, this tension, they sit down, stand up. And before I went for camp, I was like, I never really understood why they used to do those things, but I mean, now till you go, like, you have to go for camp to understand like the whole NYSC struggle. I think it's just part of the Nigerian story, because like on camp I spent like the first 2 days thinking that is NYSC really necessary? Like, even if it's necessary, do they have to, like, the first week we literally, nobody could be walking on camp, you have to be jogging. They would say double up, and I was like thinking that is this stress, is it necessary? But I feel like that's the whole NYSC experience, so just get used to it. Don't bother taking 2 beds, just find a wood to put under your bed. If your woods, like the space in your bunk is like really big. The space in my bunk was like so big, so like once I lie down, the bed is falling in between, and I was literally sleeping on the iron. So I went to disturb the head of our competition, and he helped me get wood on the floor, like 2 planks, which was good enough. And I put it, and I had the best night ever compared to my first 2 nights there. If the one you want to borrow a bucket, that's all you have to do. Just fake soak. Put like pure water, just small, a bowl of water, like really small, and just put like a handkerchief inside, because my dear, there are all types of people in camp, so you really don't want to be sharing things that you use because you don't know what they use it for. Do not sleep in your whites. Like, that's the worst thing you would do. When I see someone sleeping in their whites, I'm just like, oh, the person has had their bath. So people around you don't even bother to wake you up. So it's when the soldiers are blowing the whistle that they'll now wake you up, and then because you slept in your whites, you're like, I'm not in my bath, and they're like, ah, but you're wearing your white. So people automatically assume that you've had your bath if you wear your white to sleep. So they will not wake you up when people are going to bath, but they wake you up when the soldiers are going to whistle. By then it's already too late to freshen up, and you don't want that to happen to you. Make sure you bring breakfast along. By breakfast I mean just bring cereal. Like, you really need it. Like, every morning immediately I had my bath, I climbed my bed and I drank my cereal or ate my cereal. I ate Cocoa Pops and I'm off to a good start. And like an hour, because you basically have to exercise in the morning and they play some songs for you. So in like a short period of time, like, you're already feeling hungry. So imagine how you feel if you never eat breakfast. So it's very important. And you need to have a very tiny book like this. The book, like a book this tiny that you can read, or even a little bit bigger, but make sure you can enter your fanny pack, because you don't want to be like walking around with like a book in your hand. You want to be comfortable, so make sure you can enter your fanny pack, and you're going to need it because there are going to be some serious boring lectures like this. Hey, before NYSC I couldn't sleep in public, but the NYSC taught me the way. Like, I could sleep, I used to sleep standing up during assembly. I'll just make sure I'm positioned well. I just put my head down and I'm sleeping. When my cap, you can't disturb me for an hour, I'll sleep standing. So you just have to like get a form of entertainment. So take all the medication in the world you can get. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take good care of yourself. They have medical care centers, but then you have to learn to take your health and your hygiene seriously in camp. So everyone has their camp experience, and you're going to meet all types of people. So you want to make up your mind before you go to camp that no one is going to piss me off. I'm not going to fight with anybody. I'm not going to get irritated. Once camp starts, everyone is just irritable. Like, I literally had my bunkmates and like side mates wanting to fight with me because of bed space. Like, so like, you push the bed. I didn't even touch the bed though. You push the bed. As in, things that don't even matter. So everyone's going to be really irritable and everyone's just ready to fight. So just make up your mind that I'm not going to fight, and then if anyone tries to piss you off, you just calm down. But everyone has that one thing they would eventually take away from camp, and I tell you, you wouldn't know what that thing is till the last day of camp. Mine was my squad. Shout out to my squad. Shout out to the soldier. Shout out to the Platinum people. If you remember me, shout out to you, Platinum 9. If you remember me, shout out to people who remember me.
Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it was helpful. My NYSC vlog will be uploaded soon, so be sure to subscribe so you can be the first to watch, like, and comment. Bye.